Before we dive into my record prediction for the Dallas Cowboys, what do you guys think it will be? Get this for me in the comment section. We're going to go game by game, but your voice matters too here at the Cowboys Report. So let me know what you think the Cowboys record will be, regular season only. In the words of Mike McCarthy, we begin with the Cowboys home opener. Yes, he misspoke, but he wasn't that wrong, because if there were going to be fans at this game, I think there would have been more Cowboys fans than Ram fans. They open things up Sunday Night Football against the L.A. Rams. The Cowboys, folks, are a 2.5-point favorite. The total over-under in that game is 51.5. All these odds, by the way, coming in from our new sportsbook partner, BetUS. I like the Cowboys in this one. I think that even with a road game, because road games are going to be different this year, I think the Cowboys have some advantages. I am going to take the Cowboys in this one. We will do exact score predictions for each game, during game week here on the channel. So I'm not going to predict the score quite now. I'm going to hold off as long as possible. But I got the Cowboys winning in week 1, off on the right foot, even if they are wearing the Navy jerseys for that game. All right, week 2, it's the Falcons at the Cowboys. Which Atlanta team are you going to end up getting? Is it the one that closed the year really well at the end of the season? Or is it the team that was trash before the bye week? Either way, give me the Cowboys in this matchup. I think at home, the true home opener, as a 7-point early odds favorite from our friends over at BetUS. I agree with them again. I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys in this matchup. I don't believe in the Falcons. I'm putting my money on the Dallas Cowboys. And if you want to put some money on the Cowboys, we'll do it with our new partner, BetUS. They gave me a nice little 1,000 bonus, and I thought, you know what? The show's not possible without you guys, so I'm going to give it on to you. Here's what we're doing. The first 10 people to sign up and deposit with BetUS, you're going to get a 125% deposit bonus if you use promo code Cowboys75. The first 10 people, though, will get a Cowboys jersey. I will send you one. So what you want to do, head to chatsports.com/bet, place your first bet, then DM me on Twitter at whatgoingdowny. Send me a screenshot of your account info. That way we know you're not trying to scheme the system and take away a jersey from someone who actually has earned it. DM me at whatgoingdowny. We'll get your address. We'll do all that. We'll figure out which jersey you want, and then I will send it to you guys. I've only got 10 right now. Only got for 1,000, but I think we'll take care of you guys. So again, chatsports.com/bet. Code is Cowboys75. By the way, I picked the Cowboys. I would assume all of you are picking the Cowboys as well. So what I want you guys to do is fill up the chat with nothing but C's. I think the Cowboys start the year 2-0, and if you agree, type in your C. Week 3 on the road for the Cowboys against a very good Seattle Seahawks team with that one safety. What's his name? Oh, yeah, Jamal Adams. And, of course, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, Russell Wilson. This will be one of the more difficult Cowboys games this season. The Cowboys have played well against Seattle. Not the way I've got this one going. I've got the Cowboys losing in Week 3. They start the year 2-1. Heading into their Week 4 matchup against the Cleveland Browns, I got a W on that one. The Browns, I think, are going to be better, but the Cowboys are the better overall team. So 3-1 into Week 5, the Jason Garrett revenge game. And this one will certainly be at least interesting, I think, in the end here. It is a home game for the Cowboys, but never underestimate the power of a revenge game. It is a thing in the NFL, although Jason Garrett's revenge is a little bit different than I think most people's revenge. The Cowboys have owned the Giants of late. 6 straight wins. Now they have the Clapper as their head coach. We haven't done this in a while, and I'm being nice by allowing it. You guys can throw in the clap emoji in the comments. I'm only doing it because I've got the Cowboys beating the Jason Garrett and the Giants. Heck, maybe he'll be the new interim coach by then because he'll probably overthrow Joe Judge at some point. So put the clap emoji for me in the comments section. I've got the Cowboys starting the year 4-1. All right, Week 6, I've got the Cowboys, Monday Night Football, beating the Arizona Cardinals. So things are going well early for Dallas, and it continues in Week 7 a win over the lowly Washington football team. If you're the Cowboys and you can start the year 6-1, I think you feel pretty good, which you need because then the schedule gets a little bit tougher. Week 8 on the road against the Philadelphia Eagles. You guys know, I think the Cowboys are going to win the NFC East. I think they'll make the playoffs. I do not think, though, that they will sweep the Philadelphia Eagles this year. Now, they did it, not last year, but the year before that. They've won 4 of the last 5. Overall, Dak Prescott, as you'll see later, has owned the NFC East, but I think the Eagles will make it back-to-back victories. I got them at home in Week 8, Philadelphia. I got them taking down the Dallas Cowboys, giving the Cowboys 2 losses on the season as the bye approaches a little bit quicker and quicker. So Week 8, I've got the Cowboys losing that game to Philadelphia. Speaking of all these NFC East teams, folks, who do you hate the most? By the way, you'll see my other picks coming up here in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. I think the answer, and this is what we saw earlier, is E. We don't like the Eagles. I get it. Their fans are mean to Santa Claus. I mean, who does that? The fans are one thing. The team is actually good. Like if the Eagles were bad, I don't think the Eagles would be the popular vote. But because they are the top contender in a really 2-team NFC East race, I'm going to go with E for the Eagles. So Week 9 we go. I've got a loss for this particular game for the Cowboys. A lot of this depends on if Big Ben is healthy. But this is kind of the toughest stretch, second toughest stretch I should say, of the Cowboys' schedule. You've got road games against Washington and Philly and a home game against the Steelers. I've got the Cowboys dropping back-to-back. But then the bye comes in for Week 10. And after the bye, the Cowboys get back on track with a road win, yes, but it's coming off the bye. That matters for McCarthy, and it's a win there for the Dallas Cowboys against the Minnesota Vikings in Week 11. On now to Week 12. This will be, by the way, the Thanksgiving game, the day after my birthday. Thanksgiving has been a curse under Jason Garrett, but it's a new coaching staff. I got a win for the Cowboys in this one and a clean sweep over Washington in the NFC. Something that Dak Prescott is very much used to. Look, it's weird that so many Washington and Giants and Eagles fans are like, yeah, pay Dak. It's weird because that quarterback has owned them. 75% of the games he has won against the NFC East. That is ridiculously impressive. Part of a very difficult stretch here where the Cowboys go Thursday night game, or I should say Thanksgiving game, Thursday night game, on the road against the Baltimore Ravens and the defending MVP Lamar Jackson. I am sorry, folks. I got the Cowboys losing this game as well. The Ravens are going to be really, really good. I just don't foresee Dallas being able to pull off the victory on the road there. In fact, I think the Ravens are actually the toughest opponent the Cowboys will face in the 2020 season. So do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Get your votes in. I do not think we will get a single vote for the Week 14 matchup, the Cowboys on the road against the Cincinnati Bengals. Yes, they have Joe Burrow. The rest of the team is not particularly good. So I have got a win in this matchup for the Cowboys. After the loss against one AFC North team, they bounce back with 3 games left after this against the Cincinnati Bengals. So now the Cowboys are in a potential playoff spot, or at least fighting for seeding with an Eagles game coming up. At home against San Francisco. We will see if the defense is as good as it was last year. I've got a loss, though, right here for the Dallas Cowboys against the San Francisco 49ers. Now, before we get to Week 16 and the probably going to be the NFC East Championship game again, over or under 9 wins for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm at 9 wins right now, funnily enough. So which way is it going to be? Type O for over or type U for under. That 9.5 number from our friends over at BetUS. You can get a 125% deposit bonus at chatsports.com/bet. And first 10 depositors get a Cowboys jersey. DM me on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney for those details. So Week 16 then, a pivotal and massively important game, at least, well, what I anticipate to be a massive important game there. Week 16 at home, it's a W. I got the Cowboys avenging what could be back-to-back losses against Philadelphia at home in December. With the way I think the schedules will fall for both of these teams, I anticipate this being a must-win game. And you might even be in a position where if you win this one, the Week 17 game doesn't even really matter. But for now, because it's the Giants, I don't think they're very good, I'm going to give the Cowboys a win in that one as well. Now, maybe you were doing the math here as you went along. Maybe you weren't. I've got the Cowboys at 11-5, a 3-game improvement. I am a big believer in regression, both positive and negatively, when you look at the overall outlook of that Cowboys season last year. A team that lost a bunch of close games. That was a reverse, of course, from 2018. It should flip back to the mean again this year. If they went 500 in one-score games last year, they would have been 11-5. Now you've got Mike McCarthy at the helm. I think it is a very possible outcome for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, if you made it this far, thank you all very much. We will keep you covered, not just in the offseason, but the entire actual season. We'll do watch parties. We will do live coverage of games. We will do highlight. We'll do everything you could possibly want on the Dallas Cowboys. So if you have not already, now is the perfect opportunity. Hit that big red button and subscribe. Hey Cowboys fans, thanks for watching the Cowboys Report. If you haven't already, click right here to subscribe to our channel for all the best Cowboys coverage on the internet. That's news, rumors, highlights, mailbags, film studies, and a whole lot more. And I'm making your lives a little bit easier as well with the next Cowboys Report video right here.